Chef Felix, catering chef of the NKU, and today we'll be making mac and cheese. These are my ingredients for mac and cheese. I have 3 cups of macaroni elbow, cheddar cheese, butter, flour, little paprika, salt, water, and milk. You will start with placing your water in a nice sized pot. Turn it on high heat. You will also add a little pinch of salt. You're gonna wait for this water to come to a boil before we add the pasta. While your water is coming to a boil, you can start making your cheese sauce. And you will start by adding the butter into the pot. You wait for that to melt a little. Make sure it doesn't go brown because that would change the color of your sauce. So you want to make sure you melt it all the way before you add the flour. And it's always equal parts flour and butter to make a roux. I add my flour to the butter. Now it's making a nice roux. You just want to fold everything together. Once you make that little paste, you add your milk. With a whisk, make sure everything's folded in there. Whisk it a little bit. You're gonna bring down your heat to a simmer. And we're gonna let this milk heat up a little, not to a boiling point, a little bit before the boiling point, before we start adding little by little the cheese, so the sauce will start getting a little thick. Add 1 teaspoon of salt to the milk and half a teaspoon of paprika. Whisk it again. It's gonna give it slightly a little color, like a little red color. Then again, you wait for it to come up to a simmer. At this point, your water is almost ready over here. It's almost boiling. When it reaches the boiling point, then you add your pasta. And it will take a couple minutes until it comes to a nice consistency, al dente, which is really to the tooth. So your sauce is working, your pasta is cooking. What you do is wait. Make sure you don't boil the milk. As soon as your milk starts bubbling and steaming, that's when you're gonna slowly start adding your cheese. And you whisk. So what the cheese does, it brings the temperature down of the milk. So you just gotta make sure the cheese dissolves well, then you keep on adding more. You will feel the consistency of your sauce. It's gonna start getting thicker and thicker. The color is also gonna change. And if you don't have cheddar cheese, you can always use American cheese. You could basically replace it with any cheese you like. So you can see it's getting thick. this point, your sauce is ready. The way you know it's ready, it creates like the ribbon. Like when you lift it up, it has a nice texture, and it creates something called a ribbon. So you can set your sauce to the side. By now your pasta should be ready. It's going to be nice and cheesy.